Oh man, I know I'm a day late and a dick short for this review, but hey, I work second shift and Hatton Boobs wanted to watch, so let's get into this review from Hard Knocks Episode 1 featuring our Detroit Lions. Man, that was an electric episode, especially if you're a Lions fan like I am. I had 3 things that I took away immediately. Grit, dream, love, baby. Let's go. Let me hear you say it one more time. Grit, dream, and love. Somebody give me a brick wall to run through. Man, in case you guys can't tell, I am just like so hype after watching Hard Knocks with the Lions. As soon as Dan Campbell walked on screen, I got chills. They're multiplying. In this episode, we didn't really see a whole lot of personnel. I mean, we've seen a couple of the stars, a little bit of focus on Hutch, but this main episode was establishing how, really with last year, when we brought in Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell, how we've changed the culture in Detroit. They put a lot of emphasis on how we have a tremendous amount of former players that are now coaches. I mean, if you look at it, we had like 4 or 5 guys that have, when you compile their playing careers and their coaching careers, have done over 20 training camps. These guys know what they're doing, and better yet, they know how to communicate to the players. No longer do you have condescending Matt Patricia trading Darius Slay away because Matt Patricia thinks he knows better because he came from the Bill Belichick coaching tree. Nobody from that tree has ever been successful. And just personal bias, I'm a massive Metallica fan. So when Dan Campbell started citing 4-leaf clover, I was just like, the hair on my neck, man, the hair on my neck was just like,
Is that a fact? That's a fact.
I thought it was dope that they had Dan Campbell out there doing up-downs, and I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, do you want to see your coach out there doing up-downs, or shouldn't they be coaching and observing the team? No, man, leadership starts leading from the front, not from the back. Dan Campbell is a leader of men. If you like watching guys just, patty cake around and sing and dance, like, yeah, there's a little bit of fun to be had, but, our team is here to do work. We're gritty, man. That term kept coming up, dude. That's like Dan Campbell's motto. We're gritty. We're gritty. We're gritty. And I love it. I'm here for it all, man. I'm here for it all. There weren't a whole lot of highlights. I mean, there were some cool practice shots to be seen. The little bit of footage that they showed of our running back room, I thought they looked great. I thought the couple of flashes, I mean, obviously, Jay Willie and Swift are going to get theirs, but they showed a couple of flashes of Craig Reynolds. Craig Reynolds, my dude. And it didn't look like he lost a beat, man. He looked like he was almost a little bit more explosive. There was a couple clips, if you're paying attention, you can see Jamar Jefferson, our second-year back. He seemed to be doing okay. I don't think he's really gonna we're really too concerned about Jamar Jefferson barring an injury. I mean, he's probably gonna be the 4th running back. I mean, he's probably vying for a roster spot at this point. I mean, let's be honest. Craig Reynolds looked good. Obviously, Jay Willie is an emotional leader on this team. Hoping to see a little bit more highlights of DeAndre Swift because, dude, I really think DeAndre Swift can be an elite running back in this league. So I'd like to see him kind of hype him up a little bit. Now, granted, there's a few more episodes to go. This is just the first episode, and I'm super high on what I've seen. Hutch, I mean, obviously, there was that whole segment where they just talked about Hutch and how he's basically already a pro. I mean, the guy acts and conducts himself like a pro. He plays like a pro, at least in practice. I'm loving it. I also like that they showed, Malcolm Rodriguez out there thumping heads. Funny little, obviously a little rookie hazing there where, I mean, let's be honest, you guys. Not only can Malcolm Rodriguez friggin' dance, was I the only one surprised that Hutch had a set of golden pipes on him? I mean, he was belting out Billie Jean that ain't his first time, man. And the team looked like they were having so much fun, man. I absolutely love that type of camaraderie, man. Other than that, there really wasn't a whole lot to take away. Again, they really focused on the coaching staff, and what I think is funny is that if you look at the coaching staff, Dan Campbell and downward, it's almost like Dan Campbell was just in Madden, oh yeah, I'm gonna sign this former player and 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 this former player to fill all of my vacant coaching spots, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know me, man. I thought them little mushroom cap, little pillow things that they got running around on their head, I thought those looked silly, man. And the fact that they're well, it'll reduce concussions by 10%. It's well, it's just part of the game, man. I don't know, man. I wasn't too wild about them. I thought they looked kind of silly, and Michael Brockers kind of summed it up they add a little bit more weight. So if you're protecting the head but adding more weight, could you be causing more damage to the neck and vertebrae? I don't know. I'm sure people that are way smarter than me that get paid a lot more money than I do have already figured that out. But I just thought they looked kind of silly, man. The little mushroom hats aren't really my thing, man. With all that being said, obviously, the main takeaway from this week's episode was the culture change in Detroit, because those of us that have been around for a long time, this is new, man. This is not the same Lions that we have seen for the past, for me, 3 decades, man. Like, this is not the same Lions. This is an entirely different culture. If you pay attention during the episode, when they're in the team auditorium, you can actually see up on the wall where it says Detroit Lions established 2021, which is when Sheila Hamp, because we're distancing ourselves from the previous administration. I'm super hype. I know the team's hype. I just hope that, this energy can carry over, because, you better watch out, Dallas. We're coming for the title of America's team, and I'm very proud to be a part of this. Let's go.